Okay, we have liftoff. I'm so happy I got this radio back. This is so bright. This camera might be showing it a little brighter than what it really is, but the contrast is beautiful. You can set the contrast, and this is the first time I've ever set it to 0. So that just setting it to 0 brings down that background bleed through of the light. It just came out great, man. I'm real happy with it. This side of the radio, it shows sort of like speaker positions in the car, subwoofers down at the bottom, and tweeters and mids in the front. This radio has a 3-way crossover built into it, so you could run a subwoofer, mid-bass, and tweeters off of their own separate amplifiers, or you could run it as a front and rear speaker with the different crossovers for each, the front and rear and back, or the front and rear and the sub. But when I put this in a car, I like to use it just the 2 ways in the front, running a separate amp on the tweeters, running a separate amp on the mids, and subwoofer, and that's it. And you can do time alignment with this thing. When it came out, I believe it was the spec on signal to noise ratio on the CD was, I think it was 112 dB, and when Car Audio did their review of the radio and tested it fully back then, they found it was actually 134 dB signal to noise sensitivity, which I don't think you even get that on radios these days. Everybody's listening to MP3s, and that just, it doesn't even matter anymore. But they have some newer radios that are really good, pretty close to what this is like, but some weird features about it. It's got this neat remote. Once you get used to this remote, you never have to look at it again to find out what you need to do. It's just very, very intuitive as you go to use it. Like, these are the top buttons, or the channel program selectors. The volume is there on a bar, and then here's all your weird functions that you'd have to do, and then this is your select tuner, select auxiliary in, and select CD, and this one adjusts brightness, mute, and this and that. But great radio. I'm real happy with this project. Didn't take me long to do. Finally found the right solution, the right part to do it with. Let me get out of the way. Causing reflection on it, but came out really good. So happy. But even this 7-inch display here, for me, it's worth me buying one for $27 so I can cut it up and do my other radio faceplate, because they were kind of dim to start off with, but over the years it gets worse and worse. Went back here. I had the resistor, the current limiting resistor inside before, and I just connected it up directly, and I put the resistor back here. This is a small 200 ohm resistor. It's not even warm for that brightness, so everything's going to work out great. Alright, thanks for watching.